Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Another beautiful session coming in. You guys actually responded to this session of this beautiful soul that was suffering with some addiction, heroin addiction. And we're going to see him again in a moment. Subscribe to the channel and book your own quantum telekinetic reading with remote healing. It's very healing, very purifying. We've been healing, memory loss and cancer and diabetes, insulin resistance. You name it, eyesight problems, anything, guys. Just email for your own personal healing, quantum healing service, instructions number 4 humanity at gmail.com. And we are still running our special on this until the end of the month, guys. So please just book up. And Kiahe, you said you were channeling something going on with him.
I started channeling a song for our next client, I believe, and it was joy, joy and pain,
Yeah.
sunshine and
And
rain,
rain singing out that's just a joy
joy and
and
pain,
that is
sunshine
that's such an
and
old school
rain.
song. I love
Where
Oh
did
my
that come
God.
from? I
I
love
don't
it.
know.
I'm gonna get the lyrics on and see right now because that's a message. Everything is
That
relevant.
is absolutely amazing. And you know what's funny?
What's
Like
the name
guys,
of it?
I'm not
What,
sure. It's so old school, girl. I think that's like the 80s or something. Or 90s. I don't know. It's old school.
okay. Do you know the band?
I don't. But no, just maybe type that into Google because that's probably part of the session.
Yes.
Okay. Joy and pain,
What is that group? I know that group. Is it
sunshine,
Earth, Wind, and Fire, or is this
pain.
before Earth, Wind, and Fire?
No, I think it's after. He's in the waiting room, but yeah, let's figure this out. Just
Come on, here we go. Bang. Oh, yeah, here we go. Come on, here we go. Bang. Bum, 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 bum.
This is yes.
Yeah, bang. Get to a
oh,
perfect combination.
I think that's a remix, though. We want the
I know.
original.
Oh my God. We'll listen to it after the session, but it's
Okay.
so funny. Like, so guys, when we work with a client, we're still doing the work in the astral realms, it doesn't stop. And so I've been having a lot of dreams, with this client and Kiahe too. And, I've sensed some sort of struggle, of course, to use again, but he's been empowered. So it'll just be very interesting to see what he tells us and how he's moving along in this journey. So
I'm
yeah.
excited to see him.
Okay, let's go ahead and let him in. Let's let him in. Let him in.
Some joy in here.
We're gonna just put a covering of joy on
Yes,
ourselves for
that's
this
good.
session,
Good.
moving this joyful energy up, only joy, to the highest vibrational light, and moving it down, building a nice energetic force field for protection around ourselves in this session. Amazing.
Mm,
All right.
thank
Oh,
you.
you're welcome. Oh, I don't see him anymore. I think he'll be back. Give me a second. So, these notes here. So let's just recap what we did. What we did last week. So what's that? Are you looking at the notes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
We did remove a large mass from, he was getting a lot of recalibration and a lot of rewiring in the brain here. There was a lot of work done here on his brain. So it'll be very interesting to see how he's taken to that energy medicine. And yeah, he's back now. Let's just let him in and we'll go over the
Okay,
notes.
sure.
Okay, here he is. Hello. Hello, hello, hello.
Hi.
He's coming in slowly here. Coming in slowly. Was it cerebral fluids? What was the, are you looking at the notes?
Hello?
What was the, hi, Jet. How are you?
Good, thanks.
I can hear
I
you,
think
but I
you have
can't see you yet.
Yeah, you have to.
Here we go.
Hi,
Hi,
guys.
hi,
Hi.
Mom. How are you?
Hi, Tahara. We're going out for coffee.
Okay.
Okay.
Kia
Nice.
hat.
Yeah.
Bye.
Ta-da. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, hi.
Awesome. How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
We're doing well. We're doing
Yeah.
well. We thank you for being here. I know it's bright and early in Australia.
Yeah, 8 o'clock. It's all right. It's not that early, but yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
Eight's good.
Okay.
You look great. You
Awesome.
look great, by the way.
Yeah, he
Thanks.
does, doesn't he? You didn't have the salt and
Thank
pepper last time, did he? In the beard?
I might have, but it would have been a bit
you.
shorter, that's all.
Okay, nice. It's really growing out. That's amazing. You look very, very healthy. So tell us what's been
Thanks.
going on, since our session last.
Um, it was 2 weeks ago, was it? Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
So just been relaxing. I'm trying to find a job, so I'm getting a bit bored sitting at my grandma's.
Okay.
Um, and I think, yeah, just been pretty good. I've been having a couple of strange dreams, but nothing too much. Like, and yeah, I haven't used that much. I mean, I did use once, so yeah. I mean, that's quite good, I guess. Yeah,
It is. It is. And
Very
yeah,
good.
that's beautiful. You know, it's funny, when we end these sessions with you guys, we still continue our work. And, there was one night, and I think I may have sent you an email. There was one night where I felt that you used,
yeah,
um, and I was just sending you some energy because I knew this would happen. This has to happen for true healing.
yeah.
But you're gonna find that the urge is gonna start to become less and less. So,
Yeah.
is this kind of the normal amount you would use, or would you say that the urge was a little bit less, or the timing was less?
Um, it's roughly about the same, I guess. But yeah, I mean, obviously, because I did have the session last time, I tried to avoid it as much as I could. So yeah, definitely. Um, I just need to get in back into work. When I'm working, I'm a total different person as well, like sort of get the juices flowing, if you know what I mean. Like I start thinking
Mm-hmm.
more, I get more creative, stuff like that. Because I do actually write and do hip hop, so I write lyrics a lot as well. So
Nice.
yeah, but when
Awesome.
I'm just sitting around, it's not, so I'm getting more motivated, I guess. Yeah, definitely. I mean, we'll see how this goes, but yeah, yeah, definitely. I want to get back into the workforce soon. So yeah,
Love that. I love that. Thank you for sharing because I was actually channeling a song right before this session, and it was the song. It's an old song. I'm not sure if
Joy,
you
sing it
remember it.
again. Let's sing it. It means
Joy, joy,
in pain. Uh-huh. In pain,
sunshine, and
in
rain.
rain. Do you know that song? Do you know
It
that
was
song?
no,
just,
who's it by?
I don't know,
I,
it's so old. It's joy
it's so,
and
I,
and
pain,
if I
pain,
heard it, I might know. I'll try.
sunshine
sunshine,
I'll put in the
and
lyrics
rain.
when
rain.
this is over.
Yeah,
You know,
it was a channeled message for you because it's the
Yeah.
full spectrum of the emotional, grid
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah. So there
Yeah.
is, so there is joy and there is a little pain. This is kind of
Yeah.
exactly your energy of what you're going through.
I
And
guess that's life. Hey, you need ups and downs, don't you? I can't always be good.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do
Yeah.
you want to tell us a little bit about, what kind of triggers the urge of wanting to use? That might help us a little bit more.
Um, I guess boredom.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I mean, there could be something deeper, but I'm not too sure, So,
Mm-hmm.
I
Boredom.
mean, I obviously enjoy the feeling, but not the come downs, obviously. So, um, I'd say, yeah, boredom and left alone with my own thoughts, idle hands as well,
Mm.
and being alone. So
Mm.
I did fight because I've gone to rehab a couple of times as well. Um, I did find out the opposite to addiction is community. So
Mm.
having people around that are interactive and social and on a good vibe and in the same mind state and that really want the best for you is helpful. So I guess I just need to channel that more. So I do know right from wrong. So, but like I said, boredom and being alone, I guess. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, those are things actually that, you can work on, very, very
Yeah.
easily.
Yeah.
And it's weird because nowadays our lifestyle and we're all separated and everyone's alone. The time we get together is like on the phone or over social
Yeah.
media, wherein people think, and even our friends think that that's the solution for actually meeting up in person,
Yeah.
and they don't
Yeah.
realize how much like that takes away from the actual connection and energy that we all share together. And
Yeah.
so what I'm hearing is like you're really not getting that, we all kind of receive spiritual nourishment from our community, from, just our jobs and things that give us purpose, like your music. This is the
Yeah.
spiritual nourishment. So it's like you're being locked out of that. And
Yeah.
maybe the drug is keeping you out of that. Maybe it's actually
Yeah.
wanting to keep you away from community so that you kind of can stay in
Yeah.
that mindset.
Yeah, definitely. And I guess also it's been a long time, so I might have started using marijuana when I was 12.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mhm.
I'm turning 37 this next Saturday or
Mm-hmm.
38. I can't remember one or the other. Um,
It's all the same. After
yeah, yeah,
30, it's all the same.
yeah. Um,
Yeah.
I did spend 1 year thinking I was a certain age when I wasn't, so that was good because I found out I was a year younger.
Oh,
I love that.
that's
Love that.
amazing.
Yeah,
That's
so
amazing.
definitely, I guess it's like becomes a routine after a while as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's just natural. It comes natural to me. So what? That's almost 20 years, 20 something years. So more. It's been longer. So yeah. I guess just breaking the habits is yeah, but I'm at the age where I definitely need to. It's definitely something I need to yeah end.
Mm-hmm.
Put it to sleep. So
Do
Right.
you work out at all? Do you lift weights or work out?
yeah, I do when I'm working. So that's another thing. I just need to find some work at the moment, definitely. Um, I like going for walks, so I really need to start doing that as well. So just listening to music and going for a walk, like a nice 1 hour walk.
Yes. Yes, like a meditative state, just getting in that
Yeah,
meditative state in nature. Yes, I
that's
love
it.
that. I love that
Yeah,
for you.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Do you
mean,
do
definitely, it's I'm getting more motivated now. Definitely because of the last session, I'm trying to do stuff. It's like I've been looking for jobs and stuff like that. So
What do you like to
yeah.
do? What kind of work do you like to do?
Um, I guess. Well, to be honest, I when I was younger, I did start a chef's apprenticeship, but I didn't run with it because it's sort of left high school and then jumped into that. And it was like working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I had 1 day off and it was just fresh out of high school. All my friends were still in high school, it'd come to
Mhm.
school holidays and want to go see my friends, stuff like that. So I wouldn't mind getting back into cooking, but what I do is road construction. So I build roads, I
Okay.
drive, operate machines, drive trucks and stuff like that. I mean, I find myself quite happy when I'm doing that. I get in the zone and also I tend to write a lot of my music when I'm in like in one of the work machines, stuff will come to me. So yeah,
That's
work
cool.
definitely helps. So yeah,
Awesome.
Beautiful.
I mean,
yeah.
do you know anyone who wears glasses, like a man figure that wears glasses? Like,
Um, I can't think off the top of my head.
okay, no worries.
Yeah,
Um,
none of my
it
parents do. My grandma
okay,
doesn't. Yeah,
okay. It's because I'm looking at some, like I've drew some eyes here, but they don't
yeah.
like it. I didn't draw glasses, but I feel as if maybe this person has glasses, or there's just a kind of a. How are you around your dad at all?
No. So he is in another state, and we speak, but I haven't seen him for a few years now, maybe two. But
Okay.
there was a period where we didn't speak for about 8 years. So
What happened there?
well, him and my mum split up, and yeah, we just didn't really talk after that.
Hmm. Okay. Because for some reason he's showing up here for me. Um, yeah, I'm trying to figure that out.
Yeah. Okay.
Um, so what was the your usage like when you didn't talk to him? Was it about the same or more,
Um,
less
yeah, it was quite heavy. Yeah,
heavy? So heavier?
heavier. Yeah,
Heavier. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, he's showing up here and I think there's a lot I think that has to do with either his ancestral line or this 8-year period where you guys didn't
yeah,
talk. Um,
yeah,
Also, and you know, I just ask questions because how spirit shows me things, it may just be totally different. Do you have
yeah.
any when you use, do you use with your right or left hand, or like which hand do you like? Do you inject which
Um,
arm?
mostly my left into my right arm. So
Left or right?
left hand into
Uh-huh.
my right arm. Yeah,
Okay. It's interesting because I'm drawing your left arm and it's really long, which tells
okay.
me it's not a human hand, right? So, and it's funny that you say you use your left into your right. So your left is a controller of it. And
Yeah.
this
And
arm is
also I did say
long.
idle hands before as well is a thing to
Hmm.
so
You did say that.
Yeah. So I feel as if this energy, right? And maybe too when
yeah,
you're idle, this
yeah,
this energy um kind of comes online and I'm feeling it overtakes your hand, This is what I'm saying.
yeah,
Like it's in the driver's seat as this hand is
yeah,
like super long. It's not a human's hand, That's how spirit shows it
yeah,
to me. And then I drew your father down at the bottom, and I wrote dad
yeah,
next to it. So somehow this like wanting to use and dad is connected.
yeah,
Um, and then I just drew like I think maybe this would be your right leg, like just a lot longer. This could be just part of the picture, or it could be something. Do you ever have any issues in your right leg at all, or
yeah,
like
yeah, I do,
what?
yeah.
Like what kind of
Um,
pain?
I get sciatica a lot, in my right leg. Um,
It,
I've had some treatment for it before, so yeah.
can you explain to me what that is? You said sciatica.
It's a nerve that runs from the bottom of your ankle to sort of midway through your back. It might actually run up to your shoulder. It's a long
Mm.
nerve. So I've had it pinched before,
Mm-hmm.
which needed treatment. So I got an injection in one of my one of the vertebrae.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and it's like someone's like gnawing at your back. It's like a mild pain. Some days it can be really really bad. Like you can't physically walk. um
Mm-hmm.
there also, and there was a period where I did start using heroin to block the pain because nothing could actually fix it, you know?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, no, like, pharmaceutical drugs could actually fix the pain. There was a stage where I had it, um, yeah, a pinched nerve, that sciatic nerve. It's really quite powerful, that nerve, you know. I think a lot of people get it as well.
It's Yep.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. And then the other thing that I drew, and this is weird, and I don't even know if this translates at all, but I just have to say it. So as I draw like four kind of lines in a row, 1, 2, 3, 4. So here's the first one. There's nothing next to it or underneath it, but the second one has roots. It has 1, 2, 3 kind of like levels down, and then it has a source. I'm calling this an anchor. I see
yeah,
it as the second line has grown roots where it's like it's connected to something. You know, I would kind of imagine this to be connected to something underground or something is anchoring it. You know, do
yeah.
you have siblings?
I've got a brother, yeah, a younger
Just a,
brother. He's about 18 months younger.
okay. So it was just your mom, your
Yeah,
dad, and your brother.
yeah,
Okay. All right. So maybe that's what the four spots are, but there's something here that is anchoring one. It's anchoring one of, you know, one of you. And
okay,
it's pulling, it's a pulling, almost like it's something underneath, like almost like the feet anchoring. So now it's like interesting where you talk about the you know, like the pinched nerves, the sciatica.
yeah,
So it's
yeah,
like something is anchoring at the foot, pulling,
okay,
anchoring you so you don't move, you know.
yeah, okay.
Do you have anything to say to that, Kiahe? I know this is kind of
I'm it's hurting. I
strange.
can feel this nerve is now hurting my leg, honestly. I'm just already in his energy body, so
Okay.
it's annoying me. Like I'm feeling irritated on the whole left side here. So
Okay. Yeah. Does your brother use heroin at all?
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, and no one else in your family, right?
No, no.
Okay. Yeah, so there's four places and there's only
mhm,
one that's being pulled down. This is you. And
mhm.
it's levels too. It's like there's one level, two level, three level. There's either three or four levels. I think there might be four levels and then something anchoring it on that fourth level. So I would imagine because when I drew your right leg, the foot part was huge. And so I think this is what they're anchoring. I think everything is energy. Well before this enters your physical body, it's already
Yeah,
outside in one of your other bodies. So I'm almost
yeah,
getting the sense, Kiahe, that this, you know, this sciatica is, you know, anchoring that right foot
It's
to
right in
kind
my
of
right foot now.
hold him
hmm
down in a way.
hmm
And I
It's
know
in
that
my top shin.
I know it's strange to talk about, you know, an ailment this way, but in truth, everything is sentient. You know, everything
Yep.
wants to live. Everything, even heroin wants life. The
yeah,
only way heroin can live is if you use it. It wants to
yeah,
experience. So let's take the shame out of it because in truth,
Yep.
as soon as we create something, that creation becomes a creation. And a creation
yeah,
has the ability to what? Also create, also to think, right? And it's sentient. So even heroin wants to be in motion. You know, when we come down to this third dimensional realm, the rule here of engagement is everything stays in motion. The moment something stops moving, it dies, you know? So even
yeah,
heroin wants to
Mhm.
live, you know, and
yeah,
you've been a good host for it. And this is it's a symbiotic relationship that you guys
yeah,
have because as of you've been using it to relieve your pain, you know, at a point and using it to help during that period where you weren't really talking to your dad or seeing him, you know, and
Yeah.
so symbiotic. It's getting something, it's getting to live, and you're getting to numb. You know, it's a
Yeah.
symbiotic
Yes.
relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where should we start, Kiahe?
I want to start on that nerve.
Okay. Let's go ahead and start on that. And what we normally find is that everything's connected, like no feeling sensation in the body, like is not just that. Everything plays a role in this.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and get started. Let's just go ahead and start to connect with our breaths, guys.
Okay.
Just moving that energy up. Open up that airways, raising the energy all the way up, pushing out through the top of our scalp there. And start to release it slowly here. 5, deeper, 4, deeper, 3, deeper, 2, 1. Release. Another inhale in, and on every inhale in, we're breathing in the word trust and joy. And on the exhale out, we are releasing pain, sufferance, all the negativity, and releasing this symbiotic relationship that you have with this substance. And just go ahead and relax from here. And we'll start our first layering of the light language here. Mireke, nakireke, 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 makireke, nireke, mukireke, mureke, nakireke, nakireke, nireke, mareke, nakireke, nakireke, mureke, mureke, bareke, bareke, mureke, bureke, nakireke, nakireke, nireke, makireke, nireke, mareke, nireke, nikireke, mureke, nareke, nireke, nireke, bureke, nakireke, nakireke, nireke, bureke, bureke, nakireke, nireke, nikireke, narireke, narireke, narekike, mureke, nakireke, derere, marereshke, dereke, neireke, mureke, rakireke, nikireke, nikireke, mukireke, nareke, nereke, nareke, bureke, bureke, nakireke, nireke, reke, nakireke, nireke, nareke, nareke, nireke, 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 nikireke, nireke, mukireke, makireke, nireke, mukireke, nareke, mureke, nakireke, 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 bureke, nakireke, nakike, mureke, mureke, bareke, mureke, reke, reke, nireke, reke, reke, nikireke, reke, reke, bureke, bureke, nireke, nareke, nareke, nireke, nikireke, mukireke, nireke, nareke, nireke, bureke, 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 nikireke, nikireke, de, mukireke, tarede, tarede, mukireke, nareke, 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 nikireke, nireke, bureke, bureke, nakireke, nireke, nakireke, 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 nireke, nireke, bureke, bureke, nakireke, dereke, dadide, 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 nadide, budide, budide, nareke, nikireke, nirere, mukureke, makuru bareke, bareke, dakir, bakire, nakireke, nireke, nireke, bore, boreke, dak, boreke, direke, nireke, direke, boreke, nakireke, nareke, nireke, nireke, nireke. Do you ever get any pains in your right ear at all, or anything like that?
Um, Not really. Not not that I can think of.
Okay. It was interesting. My attention was drawn there, like when I started the light language. So
Yeah.
um I feel as if, you know, this is another way, you know, it's almost like I was feeling a blockage there. And I was like
Yeah.
removing something that was wedged deep within the ear. And it was like a long
Okay.
spirally instrument of some sort. We find
Yeah.
that a lot of times when, you know, we let these substances in, these, you know, negative energies in, they will start to block off other areas of yourself so that they can stay
Yeah.
inside. I think it
Yeah.
was a blockage. They wanted to stay
Yeah.
inside, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I was drawn to. Yeah.
Yeah. Occasionally I do, when I'm run down, I get like a gland, like a which is connected to the ear, I guess. Like a gland, swollen gland.
Mm,
Mm. The
okay.
last couple of days though, I have been having a few chest pains. So I was gonna go to the doctor on Monday. Um, like
There.
like up here, like when it's like it feels like it's like a muscle twitch,
Hmm.
but it's not my muscle. It's like, yeah, it's definitely like my heart region. So I was gonna go get that checked up on Monday.
Does it feel
Um,
like your heart is like beating like irregularly, like really like
yeah, yeah, yeah,
like
yeah,
okay. Okay. Yeah,
yeah. It's
that's your
definitely.
electrical system.
I'm booking something on Monday to go get, um, just to check.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll
Yeah.
take a
And
look at
so,
that as well.
okay, great. And this gland that you speak of, is it close to the right ear at all?
So uh, since Christmas, it's happened twice. So I've actually had to go get some antibiotics. You know, happened on both sides. One this side, then one. The last time it was on my right side, though. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's take a look into that
Yeah,
kiahe
for
and
sure.
then and the heart too. Okay, go ahead and just
Okay.
relax and take a deep breath in, would you please? Moving up that energy, that frequency, vibration. Holding in at the crown, tucking this energy kind of back behind our belly button, going down in diagonal motion at 5, deeper 4, deeper 3, deeper 2, and 1. Eyes closed and just relax. Mukireke, Marake nireke, mukireke nakireke, narake bureke nakireke, nakireke nakireke bureke, bureke rekere, bureke nakireke. Murekereke, murekereke, makereke nireke, nikireke, bureke, nakireke, nakireke, bureke, burekereke, narereke, nireke, nakireke, naneke, nareke, bureke, bureke, nike, nireke, nireke, bureke, mureke, bureke, mukereke, reke, nakireke, nakireke, nikireke, nikireke, mukereke, nireke, nireke. Do you feel reverb? Is it me? Is it my audio? Kiahe.
Not I don't know who's it coming from.
But do
I
you
do
hear
hear
that?
I haven't
something.
got um I haven't got nothing on in here. I did hear the birds were chirping outside not long ago, but yeah.
Okay, no
Um,
worries. No worries.
no
We'll just
worries.
check in.
Okay.
Just making sure it's not me.
Let me
Okay.
just
Uh,
check one thing too.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna talk to see if I hear it. Yeah, I still hear it. I'm wondering if it's my headphone. Um, wondering if it is the headphone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not coming from my side.
Okay, I'm gonna mute and you guys talk.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello, hello.
I want to go into this electrical system here. So your heart is the area of focus for me because I can actually feel the fluttering, the extra beating as well as I'm like tuning in.
Yeah,
And I just want to ask you also, like, did you have any of your wisdom teeth removed?
yeah. I've had all four. Yeah,
All of them are out. Okay.
yeah.
For a long time? Is that from when you were younger or
From 2012.
2012? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, all of your wisdom teeth, okay, have been taken out. Did you hear it still when I was muted?
Mm-hmm, a little bit.
Okay, it's just the connection, so it's fine. We'll work with it. That's
Okay.
very interesting because in the last session we just got out of, it was the same thing
Mm-hmm.
going on here,
Mm-hmm.
like underneath the ear, down to the throat.
Yeah.
Um, we found the same issue, and it was stemming from her wisdom teeth being taken out. So I'll
Okay.
tell you, just like we told the last client, our wisdom teeth are actually they're information that guides us. It's actually wisdom from our ancestors. So when we have our wisdom, this is why they want to take out the wisdom teeth, because when we have our wisdom teeth, we have what? We have wisdom, right? And this wisdom is not coming from us. It's coming from our ancestors, that we have their blood runs through our veins. So it was very interesting. This is the exact same thing that we literally just saw. So let's go in and take a look at that, and the heart as well, the chest pains.
Okay.
All right, breathing in again once more. Raising the vibration, because we know negative energy doesn't like high vibrations, okay? And moving down this energy even deeper here at 5, deeper, 4, 3, deeper, 2, 1, and relax. Mureke, nakireke, nakireke, nireke, nakireke, mureke, nakireke, nakireke, bureke, nakireke, nakireke, bureke, nakireke, bureke, nakireke, nakireke, bureke, nakireke, nakireke, mureke, nakireke, nireke, kireke, nakireke, nireke, boreke, mureke, nakireke, nireke, boreke, bareke, nakireke, bakereke, bakereke, nireke, nireke, bureke, bureke, nakireke, nireke, mukireke, nareke, nireke, boreke, nakireke, nikireke, nireke, bureke, nireke, mureke, nikireke, nireke, bureke, makireke, nakireke, nireke, nireke, bureke, nikire, pushkereke, mareki, mukireke, nireke, nireke, nakireke, mukireke, nireke, nikireke, nikireke. Nikireke, nakireke, nareke, nireke, mareke, nikireke, mukireke, nireke, mukireke, nireke. Do you ever snort anything through your nose?
Not really, no.
No? Okay. All right. Nireke, bureke, bureke, nakireke, nakireke, nikireke, 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 bureke, nakireke, nakireke, nireke, nireke, bureke, nakireke, nireke, bokireke, nireke, nireke, bokireke, nakireke, mukireke, mukireke, nireke, nireke, nikireke, bokireke, nakireke. Nikireke, nireke, bokireke, nireke, nireke, boreke, nakireke, nakireke, nikireke, nakire, boreke, 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 nire, boreke, nireke, boreke, nakireke, nikireke, nakireke, nireke, mirekereke, nireke, nikireke, bushkereke, nikireke, nareke, nireke, bukireke, nikireke, nakireke, buke, bureke, nakireke, 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 boreke, boreke, nikireke, nareke, nareke, mureke, nakireke, nareke, nikireke, nikireke, nireke, nakireke, nireke, mareke. Mm. Hmm.
Feeling anything around his third eye. I feel like a covering or some kind of throbbing sensation.
Hmm. That's interesting because I'm working on the eyes right now, so it's like
Hmm.
I'm trying to recalibrate them. So
Okay, it's helping
there's
to open up his third eye
okay.
chakra. Yeah, the right nostril. I feel something in the right nostril coming down.
Yeah, it's all connected. Something definitely in the nose.
Stronger now.
Hmm. Hmm. It's interesting. This is interesting.
Oh, like, yes. Mm-hmm.
Every time I inhale in, this left arm moves further away. It's almost like more oxygen would help with the want to use. It's like
Mm-hmm.
this arm, it doesn't like this deep breath. It's almost like you're breathing in fresh air. If you can get outside and walk more, even do more activities where you know you're raising your heart rate, your energy levels. It's It's like you have to train yourself. When we get into habits, that's what it is. Once you create a habit, it becomes a subconscious program. So it's nothing
Mm.
more than what's going on in your subconscious programming is, you have associations there. I'm a clinical hypnotherapist. So what happens is we store negative and positive associations in our subconscious mind, right? And so you probably have a lot of associations in your mind that is
Mm-hmm.
surrounding you taking heroin, and it's probably saying, oh, I'll never quit. Those are like what's going on there. And then of course you have, your normal associations, things that you need to have stored memory for that you're going to be using later, like when we ride a bike, all of that information stored in. That way, every time you get on the bike, you don't need to relearn it. You just hop on and you go. So we have things like that in there. Um, this, I'm feeling that something in the nose, the more oxygen, you need more oxygen. I'm hearing get to higher
Mm-hmm.
ground, get to higher ground. You need a lot
Mm-hmm.
more
That's
oxygen.
that's what the heart, that's why the heart is kind of like, you know, it wants your system to start like really moving, like sweating, like pushing weight. I can feel
Yeah,
your muscles are just like pushing on that weight, just that push is going to like activate your electrical system and it's going to
yeah.
rebalance your heart rhythms. And because
Okay.
it's part of your electrical system, so that's really, you just got to move, just keep your body moving. Keep your
Yeah,
body moving, even if it's just just walking even more, just as much as much as you can. Maybe getting just some weights, just some dumbbells, some hand weights, just so like
yeah,
when you're just sitting down and you have idle hands, you don't just grab a weight and just start pushing it. Just you can even
yeah,
just be sitting down, like get
yeah,
it pumping,
yeah,
because that's going to reset your electrical system. You're going to start sweating. It's going to raise your electrical
yeah,
systems upon systems. I'm seeing it spinning. And that
yeah,
that's really what your heart wants, a jump. Your
yeah.
heart wants a jump.
Yeah,
Okay.
lots and lots of oxygen, more oxygen I'm seeing.
And I'm feeling it.
Um,
You feel so good. Like you're feeling it. It brings you hormones. It's making hormones in your system that's just making you feel good. It's gonna like
Yeah,
really, you're gonna start craving that feeling over the other one.
yeah,
mhm.
Yeah, that feels good. That's all it is. That's all it is.
yeah.
So let's address this right foot. I'm really feeling that this is that anchor that I was seeing, kind of almost like anchoring like 3 levels deep, or imagine if you were to put a sandbag on something, like 3 of them, like heavy, like 100-pound, 200-pound sandbag or something. It's like something is anchoring you, and it's happening in this right leg. Let's see
Yeah.
if we can address that.
Okay.
And yeah, if anything comes up surrounding his father, because I feel
Okay.
well, it makes sense because that left arm that I drew much longer, and then it has dad right at the bottom of it. That was like your arm wanting to use more because of this situation with your dad. Have you forgiven him?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, good, good. Has he forgiven you?
I guess so.
Okay. There's something there that's still unhealed. So I'm
Mm.
seeing. See, there's some more. I'm
My
almost getting
mum,
this.
mum hasn't.
Yeah.
Mm.
Dad has not, it's almost like I feel like he's holding on to something, and it's actually pulling you down energetically. It's anchoring you down. I'm also getting this. I'm seeing that very clearly.
Mm.
So dad is part of the anchor as well. How long have you had the issues in the right leg?
Um, since probably they arose in 2014, so 10 years
Okay. And when did your parents get divorced?
around that time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this needs to be released. So this is what I'm seeing. Dad's energy is showing up as the anchor. He has the he has the anchor bell, like the sandbag at the bottom of himself. And it doesn't
Hmm.
mean that he's trying to do it at all, but this is energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he still feels. Was there infidelity or anything, or it just didn't work out?
Um, I'm not too sure, but
Not too sure.
um, yeah, my dad just decided to leave around
Yeah.
that time, 2014. Yeah.
Yeah, this is connected.
Unfortunately.
It's all connected. The right leg, you would be in the anchor. Dad is holding on to this. I do see dad holding this anchor. And this is actually dad's face is popping up right at the end of that left arm that you used with. So this is a circle we're seeing. It's all very much connected.
Yeah.
All very much,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah, no, it did come right 2013, my dad sort of left my mum, and then 2014, like during March, this started coming. So the leg, the sciatica.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I know I didn't have problems with it before that because I actually said to my mum, it's like I didn't know what it was, you know. And I'm like, it's like someone's like gnawing at my like it comes right at the like the top of your like where your back meets your bum, you know, near your hip. That's where it's like someone's like you know gnawing at it or something.
Yeah.
dad's pulling on your energy. He's
Yeah.
Mm.
he's regretful. He's almost, even though he's physically left, he's still there. He's still
Yeah.
around, and energy hasn't fully left the family. He's still there. And this is the
Mm.
anchor pulling you down. And because you don't have free movement, right? Energetically, right? Not just physically, energetically. This is what makes this arm reach out to get a little joy because you had pain, right?
Yeah.
So that's that
Yeah.
song
Mhm.
Kiahe was channeling.
Mm.
Um, yeah, he's still very much in your energy field, and he's very regretful. Regret, regret is such it's a powerful drug. It can show up in our body as a very dark green substance, brown substance. he's still holding on to that. He hasn't transcended that yet. And you can feel it because you guys obviously are connected, your father and son. And it's almost like you're taking on the physical manifestation of his actions. So we have to release that. You have to know that it's okay to release. This is a huge root that we're finding. It's a very strong root. And I can see it goes kind of 3 layers under the ground. So it's rooted, it's very much rooted. And you said you get the pain in your, is it your shin or your ankle? Like, where does it start? Pain?
No, the pain is like top, just the bottom of the back, like where your back meets your like top of your bum, around the hip area. Yeah.
Hip area. Okay. All right. Perfect. All right. Let's go in and take a look at that. And not just the pain, kiahe, that we need to release, but we got to release Dad. He's pulling him down because he hasn't healed. Dad has not let this go.
It's the joy and the pain. It's the joy and the pain, right? It's mom and it's dad, and they created through joy and pain. They created this life experience, this child. It's both. It's both parents. We need to heal. We need to heal that entire marriage.
Yeah, definitely. I know my mum could definitely do with some.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna go for mom because I know that's the pain. The pain's coming from mom. She's a mother. And like my stomach, my contractions, I'm getting shocking pains in my stomach right now. Like not inside of my body, but like the muscles on the outside, like as if I were gonna have contractions, right? When these contractions start, I know soon a baby's coming, right? Get me to a hospital. I'm gonna deliver a child. Like that's the kind of pain.
Because mum is actually having pains in her stomach at the moment. So
I feel it. I feel it. This is exactly coming through so
like I said
strongly.
to her, because she's been coughing heaps, and I'm like, it sounds like you've got like emphysema or something, And she's like, yeah, I've got pains in my stomach, and like she's had them for quite some time. And I said, well, she doesn't believe in doctors, you know what I mean? And I'm like, you've got to at least go see a doctor to see if there's a problem, because she reckons it could be cancer. So yeah, I mean, you got to go get something acknowledged, to help fight it. You can't not treat it if it's not diagnosed. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely. But my mum has, I think, held a lot of resentment and whatnot with my dad leaving, and yeah, definitely. So there's a lot there.
Yeah.
That could definitely turn into a dis-ease, a cancer. A cancer cell is nothing more than a pain memory. Cells have memories of pain in them, and that's energetically how I see, cancer. But we can take care of that. It's all energy at its core, and we can transmute it. And I'm gonna work on that for your mom today, right now. So
yeah. And also too, what I'm really picking up on with you and Dad, when Dad left, you felt that you had to go in his spot because you're the oldest boy, and it caused this happening to you in the right leg because you're trying to step in someone's shoes that you were never born to fill those. You're born to fill your own shoes, but fulfill your own journey. So it kind of just happened. I don't think you consciously tried to do this, but because you were like, you needed to step up from mom and you needed to fill that space, try to fill the gap, you actually stepped into Dad's shoes. You stepped into his karma in a way for like leaving like that. You stepped into, whatever he was dealing with and energies he was, this is the reason why he left. He felt an energetic pull away. So you tried to bring him back. So I'm feeling that it's you that actually anchored yourself. You anchored yourself there We have to get you out of dad's shoes, you know, and you have to step into your own. This is also causing the wanting to use because you're not living an authentic life. You want to do music, you know, you want to do, you know, hip hop. You have a zest, a passion for other things, you know, that you work on. And you don't have to, it's good to hold space for people, but we can't keep them there. It's like you energetically put those anchors in, and it's keeping dad's energy around. So dad energy can't actually, you know, flow, and your energy can't flow. And so now this is why you need the more oxygen, right? Because part of you is not working, you know, it's all connected. So let's go ahead and take care of that. Let's go ahead and raise those vibrations, moving up this energy. Hovering it over the crown of our head. We're going to release this to the the left side of us here. Blowing this air down. Sorry, the right side, yes. As I see it here on my left, but it's your right. Moving the energy down deeper. 5, deeper. 4, deeper. 3, 2, 1. Mireke neke na mureke nakireke nireke. Mureke nakireke nakireke na. Nikireke mureke nakireke. Nakireke nireke. Nireke bakireke. Bareke nakire. Nakireke nireke. Nireke mureke. Nireke boreke nakireke. Nakireke mureke nakireke. Nareke mukireke na. Mukireke nireke. Nireke rikireke. Nireke mukireke. Nireke bureke. Bureke nakireke nireke. Nakireke nireke. Nikireke. Mukireke nakireke. Nikireke bureke. Severing this soul tie.
Feeling her contractions. She's wanting to release this already. She doesn't want to hold on to this anymore.
I could do like a surrogate birth out for her. I have 2 separate men now. It's really interesting. You guys were, even a picture I drew earlier was like a beam, but it had a line split in the middle, and there was all these things coming out of it and little holes inside of it. So now I understand that's you and your dad, you know, it's been separated now.
Pulling out something that's in between. It's not inside her uterus, it's on the outside. Kind of like an umbilical cord feeling.
I was getting something, you know, when I had him take that first deep breath in and the air came diagonal. When I said tuck right behind your belly button, there's source draws my attention right there.
Yes, I'm pulling it out of her belly button right now.
All right, beautiful.
This like cord, and it's like hot and painful, and it's filled with
debris. Mukireke nireke mureke nakireke nakireke bureke nakireke bureke nakireke mukireke mukireke nireke nireke mukireke makireke nireke nikireke nakireke nakireke mureke mureke nakireke 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 nireke nireke bukireke burekireke nareke bureke bureke mukireke mukireke nireke nireke bureke nakireke nakireke bureke bureke nakireke nareke narireke bireke dereke 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 Bureke nakire bure. Bureke nakireke bu. Kireke. Lots more oxygen coming in now.
Bathing her belly in blue light. This is healing waters. I removed that which was causing her all that pain. She was protecting you. That was part of her like barrier. She felt the need to protect you so much. Mm.
Lots of energy in his electrical body. Lots
So
of
I'm
energy.
separating, I'm getting rid of that. It's like this, it's the nerve. It's a very, very long nerve with roots that was
Yes,
attached to her
yes,
stomach.
yes, the roots. All right.
This is the
That's
it's
the
the
pain.
bouncing off of his nerve, of the
Yep.
sciatica nerve.
He was
His
holding it all
sciatica
in.
nerve, this is what was attached to her stomach, is that pain, is that same pain.
Yes.
They're both holding it.
Hmm. So dad says, I'm sorry, son, this is not your cross to bear. He wants you to know that. But it's not your dad that did it, even though his energy was pulled into you. You actually pulled him in to kind of like, I think you were trying to hold that energy so that your mother wouldn't hurt so bad. You're just trying to hold the energy of your father. So that was a sweet thing to do, but when energy doesn't belong to us, it can cause all sorts of issues and problems. Yeah. Were you able to get that removal done, Kiahi?
I think, can you help me and
Yes.
adjust his sciatica nerve, and I'll adjust this nerve cord on her abdomen kind of at the same time, because I have a feeling it's connected and it's the same, and it needs to be
Okay.
removed at the same time. So if you want to
Okay.
pull out his sciatica nerve, the damaged nerve, and I'll pull out this other nerve here on her stomach.
Okay. Tell me where the nerve is again, like the root of it, where it starts from.
His ankle, right? Is it your ankle, Jet? The sciatica nerve from the ankle
Yeah, it
all the
runs
way up.
all the way from the ankle to the higher back.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
We'll go ahead and address that now. And we'll
Okay,
go
let's
ahead and
remove it at
just,
the same time. You ready?
The
yeah,
pain's in the lower back.
repeat lower back.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you very much. All right, Kiahi, let's do it. Mureke
Right.
na kireke, mukireke na kireke, nireke bureke, bureke na kireke, nireke bureke, bureke na kireke, nireke bureke, bureke na kireke bukireke, mukireke nireke, nireke bureke, bureke nareke bureke na kireke bureke, bureke na kireke bureke, bureke, nareke bureke, bureke na kireke, nireke bureke na kireke, nareke bureke, bureke na kireke bureke, bureke nakireke, na mukireke, nareke, mukireke, nareke, nakireke, mureke nakireke, nireke, bukireke, narke, mureke, 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 nakireke, nikireke, mureke, marake, mureke, 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 marke, marke, mukireke, marke, 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 marke.
Roots are still there. I removed the entire long string, but the roots are still there.
Where
They're
do you see
really
the
tough
roots?
to get out.
Okay,
It's on
are
her
the roots?
abdomen. It's
Okay.
on her left lower abdomen.
Okay, how deep is it?
It's not too deep. It's not long, deep roots. It's maybe like an inch and a half in.
Okay. All right, let's go in for another layer to remove the roots now.
Dissolve it. I can't pull it out. I'm gonna try to dissolve.
Okay, mureke, nakireke, 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 mureke, nakireke, mukireke, nireke, nireke, bureke, bureke, nakireke, nareke, bureke, nakireke, nakireke, bureke, 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 nakireke, murieke, 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 bakireke, mureke, bareke, nikireke, nikireke, bureke, bureke, nakireke.
Yeah, it's releasing almost there. Almost released. Just a few more couple roots left. Okay. Okay. It's off of her body, but it's kind of like an entity of its own now.
What is it?
It's white pus. It's white pus, but it moves. It has like
Okay.
consciousness.
Let's put it in the same place we put the other one.
Okay.
Just right there in that glass bubble, and let's take a look at that.
Okay. All right. It's just annoying.
Yeah.
Almost looks like
Yeah.
an octopus. It's white.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it does. Let's that sounds strange, but let's go ahead and dissect it and see what's inside. Okay. Hmm. It's gooey inside.
I'm holding space because he's wiggly, so you can go in.
It's a gooey inside. There's like a blue and green essence inside, and
Mm,
it has an eye, like a core, like a core. It has a core inside of it, like a either a seed. It looks like a seed, but it's the anchor. That's what it is. It's the anchor.
mm.
Yeah.
Okay. What
And
should we do now?
okay, just
Let's
give me
get
a
rid of
moment.
this thing. Okay.
Okay, just give me 1 second. Let me see. Hmm. Yeah, it was attached. It was definitely purposely attached to her. You know, when resentment, when pain comes in, it lowers our frequency. And that leaves room for other things to step in and take
Mhm.
up space. You know, it was that simple. It was just that simple. It was a lot of pain that happened. So it's really representing the pain that she went through. Lots of pain. Let's go ahead and get rid of it. Yeah. I'm fogging it with a yellow light. Murekerekireke, mureketakireke, takireke, bukireke, tak, 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 bukireke, darake, 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 bureke, narake, bureke, nakireke, tatare, nakireke, mureke.
Out the portal. Okay, I'm restoring mom's electrical system. Bringing back circulation, pulling that blue liquid light energy to heal. This feels so much better. She's gonna feel so much better. Mm.
That's the root, that was the root,
That was the root. And healing mom is healing you
Yeah.
now, Jet.
Yeah,
This is the root.
the root.
Mom's gonna feel so much better.
Yeah.
This was a tough root there. That was in there for a long time. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
goodness.
And if you can, I would reach out to your dad if you can, just talk to him. And honestly, I would, if you can, if you're able to talk about the situation, I think it would help you release a lot of the kind of subconscious memories and pain that's going on in your subconscious. That would greatly help. That would help.
So where the pain was behind, in the back, behind your bum, your for your mom was on the exact front side. That's how your two pains were connected, was right there, front and back. So that's why we needed to remove it together at the same time. It's an energetic cord of pain. It's a pain body that was there affecting both of you.
Yeah. There's a book, if you ever heard, there's a book called The Body Keeps the Score. The Body Keeps the Score. And it talks about, how our subconscious programming is located in our body. So when we have different aches and pains, this truly is telling you something going on within your subconscious. And so this is literally all that we did was tap into your subconscious today. And find out the source of where these pains, these body aches. Anytime, pay attention to your body aches, write them down, because 9 times out of 10, it's coming from some memory or something that is not healed. The body pains are coming from unhealed things. Yeah. Okay. I think our
Oh,
work is done here. That was a heavy
I had to get some water.
removal.
Just
Yeah.
drink a lot of water. Drink a lot of water today.
To my mum quickly.
Get that body moving. Get that body moving. Just keep your body moving as much as you can. Don't just try to do something physical at all times. Even if you're sitting down, you can just do this, every hour, just do like 10 of these, like just get the blood pumping, you know.
Oxygen.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, we can't hear you.
I can't hear you.
Did you want to say something to my mum? She just come back.
Oh, okay.
Did you
What
want to
did he
see
say?
her or just?
Mom just came back. Should we have a little chat with her?
Yeah, let's do
Hi.
that. Hi,
I
mommy.
I'm sat in the car. You can get her. Hello, darling.
Hi.
Hi,
You
mommy.
came at the perfect time.
Perfect.
Yes,
Hmm.
I went out for a coffee for an hour.
No worries. Kiahe, you can go ahead.
Oh my goodness. So I just removed, when we were working with Jet, we were like, giving his energy body a read on where the pain was coming from. And it actually connected me to you and your pain in your abdomen. And Jet said,
All
"Oh my
right.
goodness, my mom's been having pain there," and it led me right to there. So his pain in his lower back was the same nerve pain that you were experiencing on your abdomen. It's a connected pain body. It's a pain body that you both share. And
We
so
both get
that's
sciatica bad. Oh, my
yeah,
stomach too. Yeah, yeah.
yep.
I'll have
It
to have
was
it
it
checked
was
out medically.
we just worked on it today, actually. We
Yeah.
removed the root of that pain body. It was pretty lodged in there in your abdomen,
Oh,
and
thank you.
we removed it.
Thank you.
You're
You're
welcome.
welcome.
And
Oh,
this is something, that came up during the session, and I'm sure Jet will tell you about it. But
Mhm.
we went back all the way back to 2014, where his pain in his leg started, because we started to pick up that something with his sciatica, I think it was.
mhm.
And
Mhm.
I was feeling his father's energy in the picture still. And so it's all full circle. And so what we were finding is that when when dad left, when dad was no longer in the picture, Jet energetically kind of stepped up as the oldest son to fill that space for you. And so once he filled that space, he started to try to carry his dad's energy, right? To help you to just, because he loves you. But what it did was, it actually manifested in his leg, causing him this sciatica issue. And there was a heavy root also too, that was what Kiahe pulled out for you. So it's all very much connected. And
Mhm.
even though, he's no longer around, his energy was showing up here today. So his energy is very much still around. But I think it's Jet that really wanted to kind of fill those shoes. So we're just working on separating that energy, allowing him to step into who he is authentically, because since 2013, 14, he's been trying to walk in dad's energy, to help you, to protect you. And that's what we found today. So Kiahe did some amazing work on you today. And I did some work on, his right leg, and that was the source, because it was causing a circle to using.
Mhm.
It was causing
The
a
pain.
circle.
He was using that to numb the pain, and the pain was coming from the pain body that you two shared. And it was
Yeah,
in that sciatic nerve and on your abdomen. It was all connected.
yeah.
So we did good work
Yeah,
today. Thank you for, you know, being here and bringing him on, because his healing,
it's
you wanting
yours.
his healing actually came back and healed you. So that
Yeah.
was what we love to see.
Yeah, mother and son, the connection.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
absolutely. Thank you so much.
I've done in the past, when Jet was young, he did do Reiki. I got him to do Reiki, and I did a Reiki, and I was also a shiatsu therapist.
Oh, wow.
So
Wonderful.
I had that background, but yeah. So I've always been like in the healing. I love healing and like flowers and
Beautiful.
energy. So that's what drew me towards you girls.
Thank
Well,
you.
that's what, thank
Yeah, your
you.
energy is just beautiful with your energy energetically. You're just wonderful.
Oh, thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
And
Thank you so much.
that's why we were able to do, I wasn't sure like halfway through this session, your removal of the pain body, on your abdomen, I was feeling, because it was so tough, I was feeling we might need another session. And your energy drew me back in, and your energy said, "No, we can do this." And you opened up your energy body, released it with me, and so
Yeah, you were
that's
there.
why, because you believe in this, you believe it works, and
Yeah.
your energy body was ready to let it go, and it called me back, because I was gonna say book another session, we can go back in, but no, you're like, I can do it, I can do it, I can let this go.
I think we could look at future to do something to look into it again.
With just
Yeah,
you, yes, with just you, that would be amazing. Yeah,
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
want a private one with you, and then we can fully scan and work and heal. Now that we know what we're, what we're working with here. Huh? What?
Said you one, Mum.
Oh,
Oh, your
yeah,
mom. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. So,
yeah.
thank you so much. This was very beautiful. And actually you weren't here, but you were here. You were taking part in this healing too, helping us lead us to the source
Yeah.
of the issue. Yeah, thank
Well,
you.
you feel that I